head to the Sour Patch Challenge. Disable your opponent's three-pointers.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free.
That was a stirring performance of our national anthem. With that concluded, we'll be right back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, Paul George heard the critics. He said the only way I could respond was to get better, to come back with a vengeance. I didn't like that people saw weakness. I had to answer that, and it fueled me. I wanted to come back and be myself again. Brian?
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Cody Zeller.
And the last couple of months, the rebounding totals have taken a bit of a dive for him. Let's see if he can refocus and put more effort on the glass.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. We've got Drew Holiday, Keldon Johnson out there with LeBron James. Then it's Jared Allen, and it's Ingram in at the shooting guard position. And for Atlanta, Al Horford out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Paul George, then it's Trae Young, and it's Powell in a two-guard. And we know the long season is a grind for players, Grant. What about the coaches?
You know what? A long season is a grind for everyone. Not just for the coaches, but for the training staffs, for the basketball operations department. Everyone involved understands that it's a grind both physically and mentally.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Ingram. The three ball. And that's collected by Trae Young. James against Grant. Young with it. Powell for three. The shot off that time. George against Johnson. Now Allen. Shoots over Horford. They get it back. Here's Holiday. Got a hand on it. George against Ingram. To the paint. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
Now here's Allen. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's James. Basket counts.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
And it's Atlanta's ball. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
It was definitely that defense that carried them to that huge win that night. You have to figure they'll be primed to wreak even more havoc here in this one.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Out to Powell. Pass to George. Horford with it. Picked up by Allen. Powell passes to Grant. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Holiday. Now Johnson. Outside Holiday. James outside. Here's Allen. Outside Ingram. 5 to shoot. Over Horford. Pelicans keep it alive. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Horford outside. Powell outside. Pass to George. Outside Young. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I just think anytime Trae Young finds some daylight, he starts to think about looking towards the rim. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Now here's Grant, and his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game. Young finds Powell. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding.
And Young gets it to go.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Grant against James. Outside Johnson. On target from range.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
Pass to Powell. The 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Holiday. Here's Allen. They get it again. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on the defensive end every night is impressive. Terrific block there.
George passes to Young. Powell outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Norman Powell.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And so Powell nails them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Ingram finds Johnson. Back to Ingram. The 3 is up. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
Pass to George. Back to Young. The Pelicans pull it in. Coming into this, having notched to win against San Antonio in their last game.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
So it's Atlanta now, following the score by New Orleans. Powell outside. With some arc, and he sinks the layup. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here is James. He had 28 points in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Let's not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Pass to Grant. Young with it. Now here's George. shot's good. His first bucket of the game.
Paul George on the inside, comfortable knowing where he can get to, just tries to find a sliver of room in order to get that shot off.
James against Grant. Outside Ingram. Now here's Holiday. Horford covering. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Pass to Graham. With the teardrop. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Drew Holiday. That's his first personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper so far.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Bielitsa has checked in for Allen. Boucher comes in for LeBron. Iguodala's checked in for Johnson. And it's Trent in for Holiday. That one falls for Grant.
You look back at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly. The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
The Hawks have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Inside, here's Anthony. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Baseline try. Trent's shot is off. In addition to Jeremy Grant, there were a bunch of great selections in that 2014 second round.
Tell me about it. I mean, how about all-star Nikola Jokic? Probably the best player in the draft was a second-rounder. Throw in Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jordan Clarkson, Dwight Powell, amongst the others. I mean, just showing that you can find talent late in drafts.
Smith no good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Iguodala up top. Defended by Hardaway. Pass to Boucher. Outside Ingram. Trent with it. From deep. Smith with the rebound. Now Hardaway fires from deep after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. He feels like he could score from anywhere.
Pass to Bielitsa. Outside Ingram. Over Zeller. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Grant, the pass to Zeller. The shot won't fall. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram. The Pelicans trail. Iguodala outside. Hardaway against Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Smith against Trent. And there's 1:45 left in the first. Grant's shot is off.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Smith against Trent. Pass to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
In the last few years, we've seen a nice leap from Jeremy Grant, including how effective he can be in that spot.
Here's Bielitsa following the score by Atlanta. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Ooh, Zeller with some nice D.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Hardaway, the pass to Zeller. Smith with it, now guarded by Bielitsa. Smith no good.
think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Trent's shot is off.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And now another look at that Mobile One block defensive performance.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Hawks leading. Anthony outside. Pulls it in from the elbow. Can't get it to drop. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Hawks ahead. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Well, LeBron James, the unquestioned leader. But if you ask him,
it just builds character.
and playing at the highest levels, there can't be many slip-ups, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, there's a job to be done. In the heat of competition, you can't be too sensitive. It's all about winning, B.A.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Ish Smith out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Anthony. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Zeller in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And he makes the first. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award for someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Now here's Grant. He's got 7. Down low. And Anthony slams it in.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And the Pelicans shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Bjelica. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. Bjelica's got 5.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Smith outside. Bjelica with some nice D.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Anthony against Boucher. Anthony misses. New Orleans has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Ingram. Pass to Bjelica. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Smith. No good. A bit long that time. The Hawks trailing. And here's Hardaway. Here's Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Timeout called. The Pelicans.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Allen, he's checked in for Bielitsa. LeBron comes in for Boucher. Johnson, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Holiday subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Horford passes to George. Trent against Young. Over Trent. That one's wide left. The Pelicans have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. George outside. Drives to the hoop. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's a tie ball game.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Trent. James outside. Back to Trent. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Powell outside. Young against Allen. Lets a floater go. Rejected by Allen. Outside Holiday. And he drives in. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. And Atlanta shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Rejected by Allen. And he recovers it. And here's George. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Allen, the pass to Trent. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Trent's gotten his second bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
James against George. James with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Greg.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Powell passes to Horford. George against Johnson. James with the block.
LeBron using his length that time perfectly. When he's in the area, you can't throw up anything lazy.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Outside Young. From downtown, Here's Horford. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Jared Allen. His first. Team second. At the line for Atlanta.
And now Horford just not as effective on the offensive end as he once was, but still continues to contribute.
Holiday passes to James. Trent with it from outside the arc. Anthony grabs the board.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now Holiday. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Trent. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Trent's got 4 points this quarter. And for Horford, he still puts up decent totals. Brent, the efficiency is what has faltered.
Well, up there, he's going to start making plays and try to be a conduit for the offense, BA. And coaches trust that decision-making and that experience.
Pass to Horford. That one is off. Some solid defense from James. Trent against Powell. Now here's Trent. He's guarded closely. And slam dunk by James.
Great awareness from LBJ. Great at slashing off the ball. Open space available. He filled it.
Holiday against Young. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Young's got 7 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Allen against Horford. Allen, the pass to Johnson. Now James. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Allen can't get it to go. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. George passes to Young. Horford with it. Covered by Johnson. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Horford again missing.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And James gets it to go.
Well, defensively, that's what you're trying to prevent, and LeBron James is too good.
Timeout, timeout. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Atlanta making some changes here. Zeller comes in for Horford, and Hardaway is subbed in for Anthony. Bielitsa has checked in for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Trent. Zeller the pass to George. That one off the back iron and out.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Young. Driving inside. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Bielitsa against Zeller. Back to Holiday. Beyond the arc. Zeller with the rebound. Zeller's got his 6th rebound on the night. Young. And it's all tied up. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Outside Holiday. Ingram on the wing. A minute 4 left to play in the half. To the left wing. Bielitsa finds Holiday. They get it back. Outside Ingram. 3-pointer. No. 4 for 9 from the floor now. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Hardaway, no good. New Orleans is shooting 40% so far in this one. Bielitsa, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Holiday, guarded by Young. Young against Holiday. Pass to Ingram. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bielitsa, that's good. Bielitsa's got 10 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Hardaway, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. He just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Pelicans.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
The bench scoring has been a big key. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
Well, the story is their poor shooting, under 40%. You got to give the D some credit. They look uninspired on offense. It'd be nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. We've got Jared Allen, Brandon Ingram out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Nemanja Bielitsa, and it's Johnson in at the 3.
First team foul. At the line for your Hawks, Paul George. I count 1 shot.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
The versatility of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years. He's an exceptional two-way player with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability.
Drains the triple. Ingram's got 12. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Young, the pass to Powell. Basket's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Holiday. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Ingram. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
Horford finds Powell. Grant against Ingram. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal
Hard to guard when he's that close. Grant really good at drawing the defense in to foul him.
First free throw's good. LeBron, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And so Grant nails them both. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Johnson. Outside Holiday. Ingram with the ball. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Here's Young. He's covered by Holiday. A nice shot by Young.
Trae Young looking like one of those young players who on a nightly basis gives you something you haven't seen before.
Now Ingram. Holiday from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Holiday's got his first 3 points of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Powell. George outside. That one goes in. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Think about the early part of Brandon Ingram's career. So long and so skinny, people worried about his frame and that he might not have the ability to put on the weight and deal with the rigors. That's not true.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Powell outside. Holiday against Young. Shot clock at 5. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Young's got 16. And when it comes to Ingram's strength, Brent, he's proved it doesn't affect his ability to be a dominant scorer.
Well, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, of recent memory, were guys that came in thin and wiry. People thought they were going to get pushed around. Ingram now doing the pushing, especially on the offensive end.
Offensive board. Allen, and the layup falls. 12 points for him.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Young against Holiday. And that one's good. Young.
Timeout. And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
New Orleans calls timeout.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
Smith, he's checked in for the Hawks. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. To the inside. Horford with a steal. George passes to Graham. Some solid defense from James. New Orleans has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. And he gets that one. Holiday's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, killing them softly there. Holiday with the floater over the top. That puts the D in a tough spot.
Smith outside. With the drive. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Holiday. And another basket for New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm looking over at the coaching staff. Smiles on their face. That's what they want. Holiday very skilled at getting to that spot and hitting a J.
Pass to George. Now here's Powell. Now Graham. Check by James. Just 4 to shoot. Here's George. Hits the close range jumper. George has got 11.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that. And Paul George definitely has the handles.
James outside. Pass to Johnson. Outside Ingram. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And the Hawks making a change here. Anthony's checked in. The Hawks have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Powell outside. Clock at 6. Pelicans cleared away. Allen's got rebound number 7 tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Trent outside. There's the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
James against Anthony. It's stolen by Trent. James passes to Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Jeremy Grant. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Hardaway's checked in for Powell. And Johnson drops them both. Smith with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Anthony outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time from 3.
New Orleans in the lead. Trent outside. Pass to James. Ooh, rejected by Horford. And they get it back. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. And the shot no good. A bit short. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Grant with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And Grant gets it to go.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
James passes to Allen. James against Anthony. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Zeller's checked in. Boucher's checked in for the Pelicans. Iguodala comes in for Johnson. Smith outside. That shot missing. Iguodala with some nice D. On the take. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 6-point New Orleans lead.
Got to watch Iguodala down there, slipping around and capable of finishing in that spot.
Smith outside. To the middle. Anthony in the post. Guarded by Trent. Anthony misses.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Trent against Anthony. High arcing shot. Trent's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. From 9 feet out. That shot no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Pass to Allen. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Young, he's checked in for Smith.
Jared Allen at the line for 2.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young to the paint. Here's Horford, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And it's great to see Horford looking determined to get himself to the line.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. Now here's Trent. 9 points in the game. Pass to Boucher. Outside Ingram. Trent with it. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Hardaway. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Growing up in the Bay Area, I worked out a lot and spent a lot of time with Tim Hardaway Sr. Remember the killer crossover. And Tim Hardaway Jr. continues to show why he belongs in the league after a lot of hard work on his own.
And it's Trent penetrating. Can't cash it in from close range.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fellow. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Young, the pass to Hardaway. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Hardaway's got 10 points.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
And he drops the first. Paul George, he's checked in for the Hawks. And a change for the Pelicans. Holiday is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Pass to Zeller. Hardaway on the wing. George outside. And here's Horford. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Trent, the pass to Allen. Outside Holiday. Back to Allen. Outside Ingram. Atlanta with the rebound. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Here's Young. And that one drops for him. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Here's Ingram. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got rebound number 7 tonight. time, but it would not fall for him. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Tim Hardaway, Trae Young out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Cody Zeller, and it's George in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Allen, the pass to Ingram. Here's Trent. Shoots over Powell. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Atlanta's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Ingram against George to take the lead. Pelicans cleared away. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Holiday from long range. That shot off the mark. Holiday's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Young the pass to Powell. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
On the wing, Holiday. George defending. And the basket by Holiday.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Pass to Powell. Back to Hardaway. Here's George. Puts it up from 12. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Holiday against George. Holiday passes to Trent. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Hardaway into the lane. Trent with the defensive effort. The Pelicans have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, you can't ever feel safe with Holiday on the floor. Grant, he is one of the great ball hawks in the NBA.
Yeah, he reads plays very well. He has a good wingspan to swipe away errant passes. One of the many reasons Holiday is such a great defender.
Horford, he's checked in for the Hawks. Grant comes in for Hardaway. LeBron, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Johnson comes in for Trent. Here's George. James with the rebound. James has got 8 rebounds in the game. Ingram, the pass to Holiday. To take the lead. The shot by Ingram, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Timeout. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. James against Grant. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here he goes. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Johnson. Back to Holiday. Pass to Ingram. From deep, Johnson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his 5th assist in this one.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Powell for 3. The rebound by Allen.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And here's Young. Grant outside. 6 to shoot. The Pelicans pull it in. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Oh, deflected. Horford with a steal. Grant the pass to Young. Floats one. He got a piece of it.
Now get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Jrue Holiday continuing hustle play.
Into the lane. Horford with the block. Young the pass to Horford. Now here's Young. Pass to Horford. And the layup is good off the glass.
Pretty much an Al Horford staple right there. A polished player who has lots of confidence when he gets in that range.
Holiday passes to James. Now Ingram to take the lead. Rebound, Trae Young. Young's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
It's on LeBron James.
Well, Grant showing some toughness on that play. He welcomes the contact. He's so athletic, goes right through it that time.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Man, you gotta love his mentality in the second half. Attack, 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 and get to the free throw line.
And the Pelicans call time here. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. Outside Ingram. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Johnson. James up top. And George with some nice D. The Hawks leading. Down low. Out to Powell. Here's Young. Just 5 to shoot. From the top of the key. And right on target. That one's good. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Outside Holiday. Powell against Ingram. Lets it go from 11. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
You add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game. You really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
Both free throws good from Ingram.
It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc.
Young finds George. Here's Powell. Driving to the basket. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
James, outside Holiday. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists tonight. You know, Grant, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
3 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Johnson passes to James. Shoots over Grant. James can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's George. He's off on that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Ingram finds Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Back to Young. Grant right side. Over James. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Ingram from the arc. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Young against Holiday. Outside Young. Can't hit that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. Outside Johnson. Pass to Holiday. Allen with it. To the inside. James against Horford to take the lead. Nice D from Horford. George outside. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Young against Holiday. And there's the drive. And Holiday powers it home.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Pass to Graham. Here's Powell, covered by Ingram. Powell against James. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Holiday. Going inside. That gives them the lead. Holiday's got 18 points now here in the second half.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
Powell outside. James against Young. James with the block. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now a 3-point Pelican lead.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Up top, Young. He's covered by Holiday. Young can't hit. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. And they recover it.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
Back to Johnson. Oh, Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. George passes to Graham. Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
James up top. George defending. Looking to get it going. James can't get it to go.
He just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to James. Shoots a fadeaway. They got the rebound. Allen, the pass to Johnson. Back to Allen. James, left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Double team on James. Here's Ingram. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Come on, boys, stand up and make some noise.
12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Young. Here's Powell. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters were enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So the Pelicans win the tip, and away we go here with overtime. Norman Powell out there with Trae Young. Then there's Al Horford, Then there's Paul George, and it's Grant in at the 4 slot. Pass to Holiday. James with the ball. Clock at 6. Back to Holiday. Here's Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 11 rebounds in the game. A good look from Young. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Young's got 28 points for the game. Grant against James. Pass to Allen. Now Holiday. Back to Johnson. Shoots over George. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Hawks leading. Extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. George's shot is off. Pelicans shooting 41% in this game. James passes to Ingram. Holiday against Young. Outside Holiday. Pass to James. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. That gives him a double-double in this one.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Young, the pass to Powell. George outside. The shot. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. About 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. And Allen gets it to go.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Young against Holiday. Right side Young. It's stolen by Johnson. Holiday against Young. Left side Holiday. It's tipped.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant, coming over and is so quick off the floor. Swats that one out.
To the middle. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from James. To the paint. Here's Allen. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Young with it, picked up by James. Young, the pass to Horford. Now here's Grant. Over Holiday. Atlanta again missing. Pass to James. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Young inside. He's covered by Holiday. George outside. Shot clock at 6. A shot to stop the drought. Rebounded by New Orleans. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Young against Holiday. Shoots over Young. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot. He will go to the line.
Good.
A 3-point play opportunity.
Shooting for New Orleans, Drew Holiday. Shooting 1.
And that one misses.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
Pass to James. Inside. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're down by 8. There's 42 seconds left to play in overtime. Up top, Young. He's covered by Holiday. Will it go? Rejected by Allen. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Holiday. Here's James. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And so it's New Orleans winning this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Drew, this team is winning games. What's coming together for this group right now?
Honestly, I think it's a feel. I think it's the comfortability with each other. I think it's the chemistry on the court. And from there, you know, as chemistry builds, you build confidence. And, man, it's fun to play, you know?
I do. I hope it continues to build. It's been fun to watch. Thanks, Drew.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And we'll see you next